7:30 in the morning. What should I do? Oh, I know. I'll check my phone. Let's see. Got some new messages. I'll reply back. New snaps. I'll snap back. Ooh, I got a new follower. I'll follow him back.
In today's society, smartphones have become such an important part of our lives that the first thing we do every morning is to check them, even before greeting our loved ones. Why are we so addicted to these little gadgets? It's simple. Smartphones allow us to connect with friends and family, give us the news, visit websites, and many more with a tap of the screen. In other words, it is really convenient. In 2014, a study showed that 55% of Canadians owned a smartphone. In 2015, that number grew to 68%, representing a year-over-year growth of 24%. On average, we spend about 90 minutes on our phones daily. That is equivalent to about 23 days a year. Although that may not sound a lot, this sums up to 4 years of the average person's life spent staring at their phone. Just like anything in this world, smartphones are good, but too much of it is bad. Hence, if not used appropriately, it can hinder our social skills. For one, smartphones will definitely impede our conversational skills. We get so caught up texting, calling, and instant messaging those that are far away from us that we fail to recognize the ones that are near us. Many teenagers and young adults become detached from close loved ones as they get so consumed maintaining their online life. In fact, the news broadcaster CBS Report conducted a survey in 2012 and found that about 40% of us use our phones during dinner time. In the growing age of technology, that percentage has surely gone up and probably is still rising. Moreover, it is now more common for someone to break up through text rather than face-to-face communication. It may be more comfortable for both sides, but these interpersonal skills are what you need later on in life. In the next few years or so, you all will probably be applying for a job. The most important part of that is the job interview. If you don't develop these face-to-face skills as a result of your obsessive addiction with your smartphone, how will you land a job? Just recently in LinkedIn, a job recruiter recounted an incident.
There was a VP candidate actually who, during an interview, he put his phone down and then guess what? It beeped. He picked it up during the interview, looked at it, put it down, and continued with the interview. And guess what happened? He didn't get the job, although he was qualified.
Nowadays, it is common to see people at public areas mesmerized by their smartphones instead of enjoying their surroundings. In fact, 1 in every 4 people socialize more online than they do in person. Do you ever have that moment when you pull your phone out to avoid having to talk to someone? Yeah, that's an increasing problem in today's society. In North America, 13% of people use their phones to purposely avoid unwanted personal interactions, or in other words, pretend to use their phone to evade having to talk to people. In addition, smartphone use, especially SMS texting, can reinforce impatient attitudes. When someone sends a text, the sender most of the time expects an answer seconds later. The sender may become annoyed if the recipient doesn't reply back immediately or are bound to. This can influence one to grow up being impatient with others, leading to an attitude that hinders effective interpersonal communication. Given these reasons, it is important to have frequent human interactions. It is proven by studies that face-to-face interaction is comforting and provides us with some important sense of well-being. This is vital for friends, partners, potential employers, and other recurring people that are part of your life. So how can we stop smartphone addiction? The first way is to turn your notifications off. As simple as it sounds, it can significantly reduce smartphone use. You won't hear the distracting buzz whenever someone texts you, limiting your cell phone use. You may get a pile of emails or snaps to respond to, but you can address all of them at once instead of every 5 minutes. Next is to uninstall apps. Apps that prevent one to physically interact with one another, such as Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat, can all be deleted to prevent one from being antisocial. Lastly, use an app that helps you quit. One, for example, is called Off Time. This app allows distracting apps to be blocked for a certain period of time, and also shows you how much you use your phone. Smartphones seem to be slowly destroying the meaningfulness of interactions we have with one another, disconnecting us from reality and leading to an imminent sense of isolation in today's society. Instead of spending time in person with friends, we just call, text, or instant message them. It may be simpler, but ultimately we end up seeing our friends face to face a lot less. 100 texts can't even begin to equal an hour spent chatting with your friends over lunch. FaceTime is important, people. We need to see each other.